What up, my divine loves and my divine lovettes? I love you guys. What's up? You heard me. All of my divine loves and my divine lovettes, I love you guys. I know you guys are in service because it is a Virgo season, okay? Yeah, but nevertheless, you guys, this message is for a text that I received from an individual, um, excuse me, you guys, who really was getting discouraged, because they said that they're going to give up social media because they don't seem like they're being supported. This person has laid down grass. They're grounded and rooted. Matter of fact, this person who I'm speaking of is also, into graphic design. They have so many talents right now, but they think they're going to give up social media at this time. And it really hurts my soul, when I heard that. But nevertheless, I just kind of said, okay, and I left it there. But today, Divine Spirit gave me a message for that special one, that blessed one, that unique talent one, the one who has been blessed and worked really hard to hone their craft to actually secure their belief in themselves, and those who have been self-evolving and mastering self, okay? Those single parents, those single persons, those persons who are married trying to find their total identity within their marriage now, those who are, evolved in such a way where they've capped their physical mastery, so now they have to evolve in their spiritual mastery. So those who are married, you're finding what Divine Spirit is telling me now, you're finding a lot of lust factors in the marriage, a lot of discontent in the marriage, a lot of weary in the marriage, okay? Not only some of you guys are, married to a karmic tie, that you have a karmic soul tie, but nevertheless, you guys are experiencing it's like a spiritual disease. That's what Divine Spirit is showing me. Disease is dis-ease. So you guys are not, this is not easy, okay? This is not an easy task. And most of you, believe it or not, signed up for this, okay? In the spiritual realm, okay? You agreed to this, all right? This is epic agreement all the way across the board, okay? Some of you guys agreed to commit to karmic seeds as well. So those of you who are experiencing heartache, heartbreak, hardships in your parent-child relationships, you agreed to that as well. But on the topic that Divine Spirit brought me to here today was that person who is spiritually in their own way, okay? It's not about, it's not about I'm hearing Divine Spirit just give me everything. It's not about the like, shares, or subscribes that you shall pursue. Divine Spirit is saying that it's about your spiritual evolvement. Okay. Again, Divine Spirit has given me so many messages. Y'all know I put it in the community as so. But nevertheless, Divine Spirit still reigns on this omission that He given me, this message that He given me to place in the community, to constantly let people know that life is not a competition. It's only your soul's mission, okay? So bump the quote unquote support that you think that you may or may not have here in the cyber world, social media world, okay? And it's so funny because a lot of us are not even quote unquote the social animals, but they get out there in social media anyway and expect something a little bit different. But alongside from that, you guys, Divine Spirit has showed me something that was very priceless. And it's like deep down, you know it. Deep down inside, each and every one person knows this. It cannot be, dismissed in your DNA, okay? It's no way, all right? So deep down inside, you guys know a truth, okay? And it's not just one truth. It's not just his truth, my truth, that it's the spiritual truth. Okay? So some of you guys have that in your DNA, right? Okay. So what you guys do know that a lot of times, and this is 100% proof, okay? Because it's coming from divine spirit, and I don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? All right. I don't believe in a false prophets. I don't believe in drinking and trying to give a message. I don't believe in trying to dilute the message. Now, the message can come from anywhere. I get that, but I don't believe in diluting it with anything that keeps the temple, clouded. All right. So, bottom line is no cloud chaser here. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that cloud chasing by using the Most High's name or using the Most High's frame. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, look like they're actual spiritual people, but behind closed doors, they do, everything under the sun. But what I'm saying is, yes, Divine Spirit has placed me to be the one. And I've been on this journey for as long as you can imagine, having adult fun. You know what I'm saying? That's how long I've been in my spiritual journey, my whole adult life, okay, since 21. Nevertheless, what I want to say to you guys is I'm getting a message from Divine Spirit for that special one, that person who's really talented, highly, and they're actually ordained to do certain things. And a lot of you guys are, but this person is a person who's, believe it or not, spiritually given up because of the social experience, and that is something that I'm not gonna have on my watch. You know what I'm saying? And divine spirit is not going to have it, you know what I'm saying, like from the door. So that's what I'm hearing divine spirit say. Divine spirit is not going to have that, you know what I'm saying. You guys are not going to minimize or demise that spiritual one, okay. And this person is very much talented, and I'm not just talking about this person in particular, but I know, because divine spirit, with multiplying fruitful. This person has kids. This person is whatever. You know what I'm saying? This person is, someone who is a productive member of society. They are a holistic trooper for humanity, is what I'm going to say, because that's what I'm getting out of their energy. They're very much organic, okay? And in what they do, okay. So if they do something, it's going to be genuinely from what that supreme energy is, which is it's going to come from source. So nevertheless, I heard them say that they were giving up social media because they're not being supported as they should be. Now, if you guys know, I made a video about that, and I wanted to see if anybody compliment, or comment on anything, or, so forth. But I was complimenting me, you know what I mean? And I was saying that, what the things I just wanted to hear everybody say what they like about themselves, okay? And for me, I like the fact that I can support people that really don't even have a two pennies thought about me, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And that's cool. That works for me. That's who I am. That is something that I've always been comfortable with in my skin. But make no mistake, I can cut you off from within. Make no mistake, that's real. I can support you, you know what I'm saying? Like I have my, levels of extreme as well. And divine spirit has given me that from supreme energy. Okay. See, I know what not to do. Okay. So just because I'm supporting you don't mean I wholeheartedly support you. Okay. I can support you here in social media, go keep going. If it gets to a deeper level where I know not, divine spirit give us that know not what to do in our DNA. Nevertheless, what I'm simply trying to say is this, you guys. It all boils down to this, for that one who's really concerned about, giving up or feeling like, that you guys are not being supported on social media as so, or you're feeling like, you should have, bazillion followers or bazillion subscribe and shares, whatever. Just know this: Divine Spirit gave me a beautiful download, and I knew it in my soul. And a lot of you guys know it in your soul too. A lot of adults know it. All right, and I'm talking spiritual adults, because a lot of us are just physical adults running around here. They're not spiritual adults. They're not emotional adults. They are definitely physical adults, okay? Physically, they appear to be adults, okay? Because they've physically grown to that state, but emotionally and spiritually, they have not yet received that type of, energy, you know what I mean, to get to their levels of adulthood. Because everything, yes, I definitely know this, and everything is baby, teen, adult. Everything is baby, adolescent, teen, adult. Everything we do, even spiritually. Okay, so make no mistake about that. No, they don't teach you in that psychological school. I'm Psych 301. Yes, yes, I am. Okay, but the bottom line, they don't teach you that part. See, that's something that only comes from that spiritual evolve and learning, and it takes time to learn, okay, where a person may be. All right, so nevertheless, let's get down to business. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, for those of you who have that discomfort or that dis-ease, you're going through a dis-ease in the fact that you feel like you're not being supported on social media. Divine Spirit told me this without a doubt. He said, you're not connected to those, okay? You're simply not connected to those. See, people who are my subscribers, they were people who, I'm gonna tell you exactly all of them. People who were curious, people who were they were curious spiritually as well as mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, so a lot of people were curious, a lot of people were supporting. These are different. I know what my subscribers are because I'm spiritually connected to who they are, and I've got some spiritual, non-believers. It's a very small few, and then also because they're very unique in their own way, and they have a right to be. All right, but nevertheless, and then I have some ones that are spiritually being used. All right, by other energies. So yeah, you got, robotics that come through, but the bottom line is those are the ones that I have, okay? So I I know that. And the outskirts ones are the ones who are not connected to this part of evolution on my channel, okay? Spiritual evolution, not quote unquote physical, because everything is spiritually connected, okay? So as it's done above, it's done down below. Nevertheless, yes, I do money reads, but only because money is energy, and it has a lot to do with the spiritual synergy. Okay, so that is one thing that we, talk about here on this channel. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, the reason those subscribers are not flocking, or those supporters you claim are supporting you, or you think that they're not clicking on your channel just to support you, okay? So just know that, and this is coming from a person who's empathic, who's psychic, all those words. I don't like the word psychic because it's demeaning to the spiritual realm. It's very demeaning to the spiritual realm. And some of you guys don't know that, but some of you guys do know that. It's just as painful as if you call somebody who has, locks in their hair. If you say that they have dreads and they're on a spiritual journey, they know that dread means thief. No, that's not a dread. It means thief in other, in other languages. You know what I'm saying? Even, Jamaicans know that dread means thief. So you're saying they're a thief. So don't do that. So these are locks. You guys are spiritually locked into something, and that's what you're supposed. That's part of. So anyway, the bottom line here is, and I want to try to, because I'm very, I'm subtle, but I don't play. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys already know me for that because I definitely don't play, especially when it comes to the Most High. So that person, those persons who are out there feeling like, oh, I'm not supported, I'm not supported, I'm not supported, I'm giving up social media, just know that you are supported in the spiritual realm. I mean, because obviously you're very talented. What has inspired you from a different place, a different realm, if you will. It's not about, you were not inspired from the cyber world. You were inspired from a higher realm world. Those who were inspired from the cyber world, yeah, because they're all in the same cesspool and they kind of, click and go together. That's why it's a whole bunch of them that still don't get it. That's why when you see stuff, why you think Divine Spirit, the Most High, you guys heard a number 144. You heard it's only a certain amount of people that's going to get it. All right. That's why I explained to you guys the breakdown on my channel of spiritually knowing who's who. I know who you are. I know who you are. And that only comes from Divine Spirit of me knowing who I am, whose I am. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm trying to say for that person is just know that that's a safe place for you guys to not be supported by something that is not connected to you in the first place. There's no way they can support you because they don't know you. Just like they don't know, okay? They don't know. That's right. They have it written. They have it written. It's already written. They know not what they do. All right. They know not that they're not supporting you. They know not what they do. All right. So again, I love my subscribers. Like I I definitely have to do something else to implement something else as well for my subscribers. But the bottom line is a lot. It's I'm hearing like 75% of my subscribers that's being actually used and abused by the lower volumes of the spiritual, realm. The lowers powers that be, if you will, which really has no power at all. So 75% of you guys are like that. Yeah. And I'm hearing Divine Spirit say to me right now that, yeah, yeah. So he's showing me the rest of you guys are spiritually evolved is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are spiritually evolved, but it's only 25% of you guys. So it goes back to, if you will, you know, I'm telling you, those numbers are valid. Divine Spirit gave up those numbers for a reason. That 1 and that 44, that's a whole new beginning. Because when Divine Spirit create this new world, that's a whole new beginning. This is a part of the spiritual evolution. All right, yeah, yeah. So it's a part of you guys being spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. Those numbers are there for a reason, for you guys to be abundant. All right. But make no mistake about it. For those who really feel like you're not supported, they cannot support you because they know not what to do. All right. They only know what's a lie. They only know the lie when they see it. That's what makes them so attracted. If these people do not know the truth, all right, they're not going to see it. Yeah, right. They're not going to be connected to it in any type of way, in any type of way at all. So I need that person who said they're going to give up to not give up. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you do. Trust me, the right people will see you and they will be connected to you. Not all of them, okay? Because there's a discernment. Like I said, a lot of people on my channel are being, used in such a way and they're going through, okay? So, and I feel the spirits of each and every one, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, are still evolving, okay? A lot of people started off late in life, but for me, I started early. I'm so grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really grateful that, I was started digging into that spiritual growth, at a very young age where, the Creator could now sit me here at this number and be like, hey, you have work to do. You know what I mean? More work to do. All right. The more you evolve, to whom much is given, much is required. So, and that's where I am inspired. So, to that person, please note to self, you're not connected to that unfortunate, okay? You're not connected to that unfortunate, and they are not connected to you. So in a lot of ways, just be grateful for what you do. Okay, that's very valid. That's what Divine Spirit is telling me. And Divine Spirit is also saying remain true, because the importance is remain true to yourself. If you guys want a channel, remain true to yourself. If you are maintaining your channel, remain true to yourself. True to self is the most inspired, blessed wealth, okay? Being true to yourself. All right, you guys, this is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, namaste.